up? Welcome to another weekly running vlog. Coming out just doing my Sunday long run. Trying to practice my pace. Not doing very well at the moment. And boy was it hard getting out of bed. I'm actually a bit later than normal. Anyway, this week I thought it'd be cool to give you some fundraising tips. See that? I'm going to pop out of there in about 10k. Anyway, oh look, there's a heron up here. Have a look. See if he moves. Sorry mate. Love him. Anyway, fundraising tips. So, I put together some tips because myself, I'm running for a charity and I think a few people are out there. So I thought cool to put some tips together, try and help you out a bit. Before we get to that, 2 shout outs. One, get over to fordyruns.com and check out the virtual challenges. We just launched the winter one. It's 30k's in 30 days and that starts in December. So all you gotta do is run 30k over the month of December. Do it any way you like, bang it out in one hit or do it over a few days, whatever. Get yourself an awesome medal. So that's launched, so fordyruns.com. And the other wicked thing, January the 12th, to help you all stay motivated during the dark months, get you stuck into your training plans, we've organised a North versus South challenge. So wherever you are in the country, go to the Fordy Runs running community on Facebook, join us, and all the details on there. But basically, if you're in the north of the country, you're going to be running for Team North. If you're in the south of the country, guess what? Team South. We're going to put all the miles together and see which team wins. But we're also doing 2 meetups on the 12th of January as well, one in Southend and one in Leicestershire, I think. But go over to safe Facebook 40 Runs running community, all the details are on there. It's totally free and totally awesome. But anyway, here's my fundraising tips. Let's get stuck in.
Right guys, so not only are you thinking about your marathon training plan, you've got to think about your fundraising plan. I mean, it is hard work. We sign up for these marathons and we take on these big tasks, but we also got the fundraising element of it as well, and that's really hard and can be stressful. But I've got some tips for you that I think is going to help. So the first tip is to start early. As soon as you find out you've got a place and you've got to raise some money, get cracking on what you've got to do. Get yourself a plan, think about who's going to help you, even get on Excel and draw yourself up like a little schedule of what you're going to do, thrash around some ideas with some friends or whatever. But start early, start planning and get out there nice and early, because the quicker you get stuck into your fundraising, the easier it will be. Next step is to set up your page and take your time in setting up your page. I see it a lot of the times that people just get on there, they get on their Virgin page or they get on their Just Giving page and they just throw something up. You really need to take a little bit of time, and I think the more time you put into the page, the better it is. Tell your story, tell people what you're doing, put photos on there, and really sort of not sell it, but try and engage with people exactly what you're trying to achieve. So just take that little bit of time and put it on there, so then you can share your page out and people will get a real understanding and get a real flavour of what you're trying to do. So take your time and set your page up and make it look good. Right, the next tip is to keep people updated. Get yourself on Facebook, get yourself on Instagram, get yourself on Twitter. I say set up a Facebook page or whatever you want to do. The fact that you're raising money for doing the London Marathon, all that kind of stuff. Keep people updated, keep people engaged in what you're doing. You'll find that really helps with raising the profile of what you're doing, and you'll find that people will start sponsoring you more. So yeah, get onto the social media sites. I say the great way of doing it is through Instagram. Instagram is really popular. You can post what you've done, your runs. You can post the stuff you've been up to and things like that. All cool things. But I say Facebook pages are great. But the more you engage with people, and the more you put like photos on your Just Giving page and stuff like that, the more people will get engaged and buy into what you're doing, and that will help you raise money. So the next one is to plan a big event. I did a dance day, a daddy dance day, because my wife's a dance teacher, so it was a natural fit. But try and think of a big event that you could sort of plan, whether it be a comedy night, a dance or darts evening, a quiz night is popular, anything like that. Whether it be even like if you get like a load of, I don't know, trampolines in your garden, you get loads of kids around and you have like a party or something, anything like that where you can get a lot of people into the same place at the same time, because then you can do a raffle, then you can do like other sponsored things while you're there. Maybe if you've got a bar going, you can split the bar with the person who owns the bar, you know what you're getting and stuff like that. Any way you can find to raise money, you know, you can put donation pots out here and there, people will just put their shrapnel in, all that kind of stuff. If you get that all into one big event, you really make a good dent into what you've got to raise for your sponsorship. I've seen people raise huge amounts of money doing these events. I know they're aggravation, but if you get planning now and think about what you're you're going to do and speak to like local people about like renting halls and things like that, you'll be surprised at what you can put together. Right, the next tip, and it's a real easy one, is the door raffle. You'll be surprised how many people will buy raffle tickets. Go to the local businesses, friends, family, whatever, see what stuff you can blag. Even if it's like bottles of wine and stuff you make. Anything like that you can put into a raffle prize. Obviously get some like decent stuff that you can, you know, people might want to go in for, whether it be, I don't know, ask your golf club whether they can give away golf lessons or swimming lessons or anything that you can give away that's a really good price. I mean, I remember when we did the daily dance thing, we had someone give away an MOT from a local garage. I mean, stuff like that is wicked. So get yourself a raffle book, sell your tickets, friends, family, advertise it on your Facebook page or Instagram or whatever you set up, and just get it out there. It's a real quick, easy way of raising the money, and you'll be surprised at what you can raise. Well, another cool thing you can do is like boot sales and stuff like that. Look around, see if there's stuff up the loft that you've not used, or like you've got kids' toys up there that they haven't used for like 3 or 4 years. All that kind of stuff. You could even sell it on eBay. But think about stuff you can sell, whether you're going to make it and then sell it on eBay. Stuff like that. Try and think a bit outside the box, and stuff that you can sort of put together and sell, make a bit of money for your charity and stuff like that. But boot sale is a wicked idea. Second to last idea is to check with your company that you work for whether they match what you're going to raise. You'll be surprised how many companies have some form of sponsorship thing going on for the London Marathon or for any other marathon where they'll match what you're trying to raise. So check with your company, see if they'll help you out with your sponsorship as well. Right, my final tip is to get your friends and family mobilised. When you're doing your planning at the start, think about the jobs they can do. I went through a process when I started out thinking, right, my mum can do a cake sale, she can raise money in her social clubs, my dad can do the same, or my friends can do this and my friends can do that, and we put together sort of an operation plan of how we can raise money. So don't be daunted by it, get everybody involved in it, get people around you involved in it, and they'll buy into it. And I say that it's all about engagement with raising sponsorship, so get them engaged and get them mobilised, and you'll be surprised at the amount of money they can raise, even if they're sending emails to, you know, people they know, or sending like postcards out from, you know, anything random that they can do to help you raise the money. You'll be surprised how much your friends and family can really help you out. I say that is my top tip and probably the best one to finish on.
That's me done. Oh, that was hard work. Just another week done. So working back to front, that was, let's see where it was, hang on. That was 10 miles, 131, 1 hour 31. So up and down the river again. Slightly bit different route, which is pretty cool. I like that route. Goes a bit of trails on the way back. And then the reason I did that this week is because next week I'm hoping to do 20k. Just getting built up, ready to hit that sort of Jan 1st plan at about half marathon distance. So that's the plan, that's what I'm building up to. The first 2 runs in the week, usual commute runs, but practicing pacing. I've got to pace somebody on the December the 16th, I think it is. So if you see from the maps, I was basically pacing at 5:12. It's a little bit faster, but that was the plan, was to do 5:12. And I'll probably do that again this week. Try and get 2 runs in at that kind of 5:12 pace. Then I'm saying then try and bag a longer one. That's it. All done.